Two double. Hey. Prevalent. We live. Just checking in. Hey, let's get it. Time to talk it out. No doubt. Let's go. T double Jhene in the mix for sure. Real talk, no cap, straight facts. Let's win. Mic on, we locked in. Let's begin. Whoa. We break it down, no script, no gimmicks. Hot takes, deep thoughts, no yeah, been. From the real to the wild, no limits, no doubt. So pull up, tap in. It's time to talk it out.
What up, though? My babies.
What up? You already know what time it is.
Happy Monday. Okay. It's time to talk it out.
Absolutely. It don't look like it took to the Facebook Live, but that's fine. It look like it's just on the YouTube one, but that's fine. So
It's always something on this internet, in these internet streets.
yeah.
In case you was wondering, I am your girl, Jhene, checking in. Slightly thick, extremely colorful bestie of yours, cousin, auntie, sister, whatever you need. I'm standing in that space. I'll even be your girlfriend in your head if you need me to be. I'm here for you. I got my favorite hostess with the mostest.
I'm just your boy T Double.
Most chocolatest drop.
Oh yeah, you know that that always that's it. That always kind of just it just rolls just real smooth.
Yeah, so we're real ripe, okay? We're real ripe and mature. We're here. This is episode 40. And if you don't know, we are a podcast. We talk about everything under the sun, from pop culture to love and relationships, travel, food. We do a little bit of it all here on this podcast, as well as on our respective channels. So if you haven't already, make sure that you like this video, right? Because it's free and it's a nice thing to do. So go ahead and like this video. You're going to like the video, but just like the video. And then subscribe to this channel. Make sure you're subscribed to our respective channels. And just get ready for the ride, because it's always a good time here on Time to Talk It Out.
It's definitely a ride every time, so buckle up.
Okay. Period.
Seatbelts on, we don't ride with no seatbelts around here.
Okay, listen, we follow all safety guidelines around these parts, okay?
Yeah, that's just the rules.
So make sure you nice and buckled in, or just, matter of fact, just stay home, because we sipping, okay? As you know, I got my ginger island on deck because I am grown and I am at home.
Absolutely.
Ginger island is my rendition of the Long Island, but instead of Coke, we use ginger ale. Hence ginger, and then I'm Jen checking in. So it's a whole double entendre, but I love it.
That's a movement.
Yeah. So we from Detroit. So we normally start our podcast off with a little segment we like to call "What Up, Though."
You cool?
Cool.
That's the one. It's a movement. It has turned into a thing. And where you get the good, the bad, and the ugly, unfortunately. So, it's just local news, reports, just locally anything that's been heard of that is brought to our attention that we would like to speak of. Safety. I'm about to be Dan Campbell and put my glasses on because, so, you know what I'm saying? It's all so scratched up. Yeah.
Well, he wrote it.
And I did too. But,
So,
it's so scratched up. But, as far as my Detroit though, or what up, I didn't really have anything really that I came across that kind of really startled me, but I did want to shout out the sports. I wanted to shout out the Pistons on winning their last 6 before tonight. They won their last 6 in a row. I don't know if they won tonight, but they was up by 4 in the fourth quarter with close to the end. So, shout out to the Lions who haven't lost 2 games in a row.
Clearly, you see it.
2022 regular season.
You see it.
Shout out to those guys.
Shout out to the Lions. Make sure you join our groups. We got a parlay group and a prayer group. Make sure you join both, okay? Because we manifesting blessings over here, all right?
Now that's the thing. It's a movement, So I wanted to big up some Detroit sports, and
Yes.
I was
Go
just
Lions.
what I
Go
like to come across.
Pistons.
Absolutely,
We love y'all over here, in case
yeah,
y'all was wondering.
it's a movement, So loving it. See J-Mo outside with just local Detroit rappers, Just be safe, do the right thing. But I just like, they in the community, they giving back, they doing it all.
One of my old coworkers ran into Terry and Arnold at like Family Dollar or something like that. I'm like, what?
Yeah. I can see that.
Speaking of chocolate drop, like, my
Yeah,
goodness.
I can see that. So that's
That
the
young
thing.
man.
Yeah, that's the thing. They do their thing, and I feel like he ain't from here, so of course, and I feel like of course, they regular people though. They gonna do
Right, because I mean, shit, they got Family Dollar everywhere. If you ain't fucking with Family Dollar, you ain't fucking with Family Dollar. Nowhere.
I mean, no, not necessarily. If you ain't never seen it before, then
No, but I'm saying they got Family Dollar everywhere in all 50 states, I thought.
That's a good one. I don't know.
I'm like 99% sure it's a national like franchise store, like CVS, Walmart. You know what I'm saying? And so, you got people that's like how my daughter is. They wouldn't be caught dead at a Family Dollar. Same shit you can get at Family Dollar for $2 cheaper. They just gonna go to Target. God forbid somebody seen them at Family Dollar. You know what I'm saying? But like you say, they just regular people. He probably like Family Dollar shit. I do.
I mean, it's just a store. You gotta get something real quick. Oh, hey, it's right here. I just feel like
Now, I will say there are less Family Dollars in like the rich neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? Like in a rich city, you might only have one. Where in the, more urban, lower income cities, you got one every 2 miles. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I just wouldn't think that was everywhere. But I mean, that's possible.
Talking about everywhere in the country?
Yeah, but that's possible. Very much so.
Most popular urban markets, I believe they are. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know everything.
Very much so. Oh,
But yeah, that was cool to see her seeing him in one of the little dollar stores and took a picture, put it on Facebook.
yeah, that was lit.
So, a big shout outs to Mayor Mary. She took the win. Y'all know, I was locked in, but I knew Mary was going to take the top spot. So, big shout outs to her, the first female mayor of Detroit.
Absolutely.
I pray that she has a great run. I rebuke, any negativity from her campaign and from her time in office. Hopefully she's able to avoid any scandal or anything like that. And she can, be a good name, be a good representation for Black women in politics.
Yeah, just do the right thing,
Don't let her dad influence her like how Kwame let his dad get him in trouble.
Yeah, let's not do those type of things, please. But for the most part, I think it's gonna go pretty well. I see not really too big on it, but I just see I feel like I could see the vision, the good, and what she want to do. It's just is she gonna really do it? So, or was all that just talk? So,
as with all politicians, right? So,
yeah. So I guess only time will tell. When we see what she do, we'll know. But until then, shout out to her. Big ups to her. Absolutely. Congrats. Take nothing. Yeah, man. I really have nothing for the winner.
Oh, okay, cool. I got a lot of stuff.
0.
I'm not gonna say I got a lot of stuff, but I got a few things. Thank God for the FBI. I don't like to say I don't like the cops, but I don't like the cops. Honestly, I'm not really a fan. I'm not a fan of police. Right, just gonna be honest. I've had bad run-ins with the police, you know what I'm saying? Just where they was being crooked, low-key criminals towards me and manipulating and using their authority in bad ways. So I don't trust the police, but the FBI, So they the ones who will come in and police the police. Now, not saying they perfect either. I'm pretty sure they do the same stuff. But if you need somebody to come and police the police, that's who you can call. You know what I'm saying? But thank God for them because they have foiled another terrorist attack. You know what I'm saying? And with us living in the biggest Muslim community in the country, you know what I'm saying? Dearborn and Hamtramck got more like Arabic Muslim type, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Than any other state. So they have to, this branch of the FBI probably have to work really hard, you know what I'm saying, to be
Sure. Yeah.
make sure that these guys is not plotting no more attacks.
Yeah.
Living, breathing our air, living, taking advantage of our freedoms only to plan to, you know. So thank God they foiled that attack. Apparently they was about to hit some bars in Ferndale and possibly Cedar Point.
That's wild. That's crazy to even sit and plan some stuff like that.
Man, but that's how they grow up though. You know, I was sitting there thinking about that. Like, that's their culture. You know, like how we grow up listening to motherfuckers talk about drugs and thugging on the street and the 10 commandments type of shit. They have this subculture that, you know, they're being taught that they're living amongst people that is subpar to them and that don't deserve everything that we got. And, you know, they being taught this stuff, just like racists is taught to be racist towards black people or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Like you said, you're right, but to them it's normal, which is terrible.
Yeah, that's what they raised on. That's all they know. But yeah, that is it's a terrible thing. But
and it was some teenagers, you know.
yeah,
It was some minors in there that they had to arrest.
Yeah, I seen.
Think about that, them kids.
Seen that story. It was just kind of crazy. When I was thinking about, because when I first heard it, I'm like, somebody planning a terrorist attack. Like what? Like but then when they intercepted it or whatever, stopped it, and then gave more details about it. That's when it was just like, yeah, that was for real. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was just somebody playing or.
He ain't playing. You think he playing about his money?
You know what I'm saying? They just reading up, somebody. That was for real. So
anytime I hear that, my ears go up because of where we at and because of who we live around and because I know that, you know, I used to live in Hamtramck. It's like, nah. And I'll just be, I don't worry, but I'm always like, I hope they on their job because, and like I said, the ones here probably have to work damn near harder than the ones overseas because you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many of them. You know what I mean? And they get all these tax breaks, all these perks. They got all this money flowing through, and then with people hating Trump like they do right now and like so anti-government with everything, it's easy for them to even get homegrown regular American people to join ISIS and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody mad at the government. Nobody really fucks with America right now the way Trump got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's bad right now.
So, you know, God bless those FBI agents, and may the good Lord continue to cover us, cover Americans, cover all good-hearted people, and, you know, soften the heart of these people who got terror and mayhem and negativity on their heart. I rebuke the enemy, Satan, from our lives in the name of Jesus. Okay. So that was that. We got Mayor Mary. I'm going to save these two because I want to talk about these two missing kids and the fact that it's been a plethora of missing girls, but I'm talking about that at the end. Apparently there's nowhere safe. Okay. how people be like, oh, move to the suburbs. My daughter want to move to the suburbs so bad because it's so ghetto in the city. Yeah, but them little palm color wonderful kids is out there doing the same type of ghetto ratchet stuff. Okay, apparently there was a drive-by shooting in the suburbs, St. Clair County. Okay, these young men riding around, teenagers. Again, these teenagers and these guns. It's ridiculous. They got them though, so we don't have to worry about that.
You're gonna get that a little bit everywhere. There ain't nowhere you about to.
It's really not.
Must be where it's about to be zero violence. I mean, it shouldn't. It should be. It shouldn't be that way.
And I'm gonna put the picture of these little guys that did the drive-by, or whatever. 3 young men. They look like they was white and mixed, but you could tell they want to be like thugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all probably got good parents. Y'all living out here in a good neighborhood. Sit the F down. Stop trying to pretend like y'all poverty stricken, cause y'all not.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous that y'all putting y'all parents through this mess.
Yeah.
Trying to, so that was crazy. Also, this was real crazy. And then when they wait till I put the picture of this guy up. Oh my goodness, somebody needs to arrest his barber. This idiot goes and robs a gas station in Troy, Michigan, which is another suburb, okay? He goes in there with a gun this long, assault rifle looking gun. And he tells
Yeah, that was a modded gun. Yeah.
A who?
Modded.
What that mean? Modified?
Yeah, so because it was a rifle, but he had a different mod on there to make it look like AK. But it was really a rifle, but
so he thinks it's GTA.
Yeah, something is crazy about him.
He think it's GTA, and this idiot goes in there and barely covers his face for real. I feel like anybody who knew him was gonna know who he was. God forbid he pissed anybody off, because they're going to call 1-800-SPEAK UP. This fool goes in there, this whole part of his face showing. Okay, yeah, the bottom was closed, but nigga, the eyes is the window to the soul. That's the easiest way to identify somebody. You should have had some glasses on too if you was gonna do all that. Goes in there, big ass gun. Then he get to talking like a mother. When I tell you, he was talking so clear, anybody that knew him was gonna recognize his voice if they couldn't recognize his face. Just dump the whole idiot in the trash, okay? Dump him and his plan in the trash.
Yeah.
I hope he ain't got no kids, because they recognized him. His mama recognized him.
It was all bad for him. It was just bad. I he ain't really he had a couple dollars in his hand. You really got nothing for real. I really think something.
You ain't even have enough to bail you out, fool. You ain't gonna get it from no gas station.
I really think something wrong with him, like mentally.
These people is messed up.
Yeah, I really think something was wrong with him, like mentally. I mean, I don't excuse it.
Look at his hair.
So yeah, it's just certain stuff that you see.
I'm gonna put it right here in the middle.
When you
look at his hair,
certain things, it's just not. It just can't be. That's certain stuff just can't be like normal. Like that's why but he asked to be caught. That's what he wanted. He wanted to be somewhere where you get 3 hots and a cot, and he's right there.
He probably got a boyfriend that went to jail.
Maybe that's
he want to go be gay for the stay.
That's very well possible.
Y'all know that's what I be thinking about these guys and be going to jail all the time.
I didn't. That one right there was a wild one. He was a wild guy for that. He was real wild.
It was like, here, take me, lock me up, and throw away the key. So yeah, that was stupid. Okay, so excuse me. I don't know if you guys remember, but back like around the time when my daughter was born, it's like 2010. Here in Michigan, 3 little white boys went missing, right? And the father was always a suspect. Like, he said that he had gave them to some group of like Amish people. This is what he told the police, that he gave his sons to a group of Amish people, basically. And he refused to tell them anything else. He ended up getting charged with 10 to 15 years. I mean, sentenced to 10 to 15 years for something like tampering, or I'm gonna pull it up and I'll write it on here. I gotta remember to do that. But anyways, he finna get out. He then did his whole. He went up for parole in 2020 and got denied. So now it's just he didn't do his whole 15 years, damn near down to the day. On the 29th, he is finna get out. And this is what I'm saying with when I say that the justice system is full of it. Because how you just get away, basically. Because I don't give a fuck. If that's all you do, if you out now already, and if you out, and where's these kids? Now you ain't gonna have to answer for nothing. You just go. He's just about to go about his life. You know what I'm saying? He done did his time, and them boys is grown or dead. They was declared dead, but he said he just gave them away.
Well, he probably 9 times out of 10 gonna be on parole.
No, he did his whole sentence. He did the whole 15 years. He got sentenced to 10 to 15.
You still do parole afterwards? I think it's because of the time that you're there. I believe you still do parole afterwards. If I'm not mistaken, my uncle did all his time and he got some extra time because of the, you know what I'm saying? He caught extra little charges in there. He still had to do parole afterwards. He did 17.
That's what I'm saying. If he has to do parole, then he was doing parole on the extra time.
No,
because
he was only supposed to do 15. He did the extra 2 years on the extra time that he caught in there.
And then he got the parole on the 2 years. The 15 he did.
And then he did an extra 2 because of the charge, so he did his time for that too. But what I'm saying is I think it's because of the time frame, I believe. But normally you're doing parole out of prison. They don't say. And it's basically to get you somewhere to line you up, get you kind of on I don't know if it's trying to make sure you got a path or going on the right path or whatever, but they usually check on you within like the first little couple of maybe a year or so, couple of years or so. A lot of people can't just you can't just come out and then just go right to regular.
If you know for sure, leave it in the comments. But I believe that a person will max out their time and then it's no parole. I believe when you get parole, that means you done got out like a year early, 6 months, or you have not fully maxed out. Like when they say he was sentenced to 10 to 15, because they give you that window. In 2020, he went up for parole and he was denied. Now they're not saying he's going up for parole. He's finna be released because he has done all of his time. Now they might release him to a halfway house or something like 6 months before he's fully maxed out his time. But once you max out your time, you've maxed out your time. They can't give you parole.
So I think you got it kind of backwards. I don't think they halfway house you. They let you go as far as like living, but they try to set you up maybe in some independent living type situation. I don't know if we necessarily want to call independent living halfway house, but what I think they try to do is at least set you up or try to make sure that somebody that you're going home to wants you home or wants you at their house, at their residence.
But I feel like you're still speaking on if somebody have not maxed out their time.
I'm speaking when you're done. That's what I'm specifically speaking on.
If you maxed out your time, it don't matter if you got somewhere to go or not. They got to let you go. You're no longer a ward of the state. You have maxed out your time. That's what I think.
Right, that's what we was talking about. What we thought.
If you
And I said what I thought.
If you like I say, like for instance, I know somebody that's in there for 23 to 60. That's a long, you know what I'm saying? That's a long stretch, 23 to 60. So when he can get out in 23, after he done did 23, he still got 60 that he gonna have to probably be on parole until they say, okay, you didn't did it to where now you can get off of parole.
It don't work like that. For sure, I know that your time ain't equivalent to your parole. Basically, you gonna have things to do, guidelines, stuff to stay within.
After
Don't
you
get
like
no
you saying
trouble.
after he do the 23,
Right. If what I'm saying is the parole don't come with it come with guidelines. It don't come with like, oh, you can just get on it and then now you know what I'm saying, you good. No, it's gonna come with you still it's all it's like an intense probation.
it's like it's really like damn near because they call it something supervision. It's damn near like being in jail but being out. You know what I'm saying?
It's intense probation.
So this is what I'm. Well, anyway, my thing is he finna be out. You know, these people still mourning the loss of these little boys. Their grandparents, their aunts, uncles, cousins. I don't know where the mama was at.
Listen, I brought up a story about this not too long ago. Very similar. The time is very different. Henry Ruggs III, which was an NFL player, still is an NFL player, young enough right now still to play. When he gets out, he's planning to play. He ran into a lady doing 160 something miles an hour, smacked her car. Her car rolled over her and the dog, unalived them both. He got charged with manslaughter. He only did 4 years. He got charged with vehicular manslaughter. Did 4 years. And he's ready to get out still young.
I feel like this.
What about, you know what I'm saying? Our people definitely are still refreshed.
Absolutely. But here's the thing. So when it comes to that, not saying that he didn't deserve to do some time, but I feel like it's a bit of a difference because he wasn't setting out to do that. He was negligent. He caused their death for sure. He needed to pay the price. But this guy obviously did something intentionally wrong to these little boys. You know what I'm saying? That he set out to take them from their parents. Take them from their loved ones on purpose. So I just feel like it's a little different. I totally get what you're saying. That guy's is gonna be just as.
And then to hear his name being called on TV on Sundays and.
Yeah, but I'm just saying at the end of the day, he made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? He didn't, so he paid the price. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he probably had to settle with them monetarily.
They said that was not contacted upon his release to ask how did they feel. They say
it doesn't matter.
They say usually that's what happens. The victim's family is contacted to upon release to let them know that a release is coming. So I guess
I
that's
feel
just
like that would be
to try to get more time or something like that.
That would be something. I don't know. That would be something more like something that was malicious or a danger like to society. Somebody that's like violently, purposefully. You know what I'm saying? This guy made a mistake. He paid the price and he getting out.
I mean, he did. It was,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's terrible. And like I said, hopefully he had to monetarily set them straight. He had to do time. Hopefully he come out and speak about drag racing or whatever he was doing to be driving that fast. He'll be a testimony to help people stop doing that shit. But I just don't feel like it's the same as this guy who plotted to take his kids out or like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the crap that's going on.
I didn't say that. Basically the thought process was the same, but the outcome is very similar. It has very much similarities as far as the outcome if that's what happened to those kids. But like what I'm just saying, like a mistake still caused a tragedy. So, like you can't go to these people, you can't go to this lady parents and tell them, look, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, but they got nobody. They can't go back to their kid. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand. I do. I totally understand. I'm not saying that that's not. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is,
Yeah.
how do they feel? And that's why that's the only reason I brought that up because you like how do his parents? That's why I'm like, well, you know what I'm saying? It's other situations that still go on.
I mean, yeah, and I mean, at the end of the day, you know, it's intent comes into play.
Absolutely.
And when the judicial system has to look at stuff like this, because that's why, you know, everybody is innocent until proven guilty, first of all.
Absolutely.
So you have to give people grace, you know, and where it's due. You know, he like I said, that wasn't intentional. So the guidelines to how grace is given have to be different. And for the people who lost somebody,
under the circumstances, I don't feel so. In the words of Cash Doll, you give too much grace, people start thinking that it's Gracie's corner. Shout out Cash Doll for that. I like when she said that. But no, but
I love Cash Doll, but
in the circumstances,
I don't like that.
no, because he was intoxicated. I could see if okay, you know what I'm saying. Maybe he was just doing that to just be going testing the car, or you know what I'm saying. You was just
or if you was drag racing, yeah, but you was drunk, yeah, no, but you knew better. And another, he should have did more than 4 years.
Another thing that came out about him, like you said, he was generally a good kid though. Like even his college coach, Nick Saban, he went to.
And he had a good lawyer because I know somebody that but he wasn't even drunk. He was drag racing though, and he got like longer than 4 years, a lot longer than 4 years. Shit. Mm-hmm. So, you know, motherfuckers have money, have a good lawyer.
Yeah,
he had to do sometime, but
yeah, he has a million. And he got charged with
that 4 years was
vehicular
like I think that person got vehicular manslaughter. He got like 15 years.
And he only had to do 4 years. It was a young lady and her dog had the car flipped.
Not the dog.
And even his college coach, Nick Saban, came and said, he said that whoever was around him during that time that was claiming that they his friend, he had a real heartful speech. He said that you're not really his friend. He said because that kid, I went through, I think he did 3 years at Bama, maybe 4. How many ever years he did, Nick Saban said he never had a problem out of him. He had good grades the whole time. He was just a good kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's coming from, he's talking about one of us, but he, you know, is that. But, you know, he's just, when you, that game, it's a brotherhood, it's a family. You know what I'm saying? It kind of don't matter when you can just see the potential. You just see how bad or how good somebody is, but just you may just be headed in the wrong direction as far as off the field, but you so good on the field. But the words from Nick Saban out of his mouth was that he was a good kid, good grades, good all that. Like he was never that kind of person. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, if you was around him that day and call yourself his friend and you didn't take his keys, you know, are you not really his friend? He said, because what, you know what I'm saying? You take his keys for one night, what, he might be mad, you know what I'm saying, for a couple of days. But to go through the process, you got to sit down for a couple years. You know what I'm saying? So it was a whole heartfelt
and just to have that on your heart that, you know what I'm saying, it's some people that's dead because you want to play around. Like that's gotta be
that's not cool.
Hard.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
every night. That's like every day, every night. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't look at no situation that something happened to one of your loved ones like that and feel like you real mad about it. If you went and you did that, you know, you can't look at it like, oh, you know what, whoever did that, you did the same thing.
Hmm.
So imagine how they family felt. That's just that. You know, it's what it is. So,
It's terrible.
you know, it's bad, and I do feel like the less fortunate people get treated. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't got the chance to get one of these good lawyers and stuff like that. So the less fortunate do.
But at the end of the day, you knew that shit when you did what you did. You knew you ain't had no money for no good lawyer.
I mean, but do that mean because I do got money for a good lawyer, I can just do what I want?
I mean, obviously not. He had to go to jail. He can't just do what he want. You know what I'm saying? But you know you going to the jail if you ain't got money for a good lawyer. If you going in that motherfucker with a court appointed, you know you gonna get as much time as they can possibly give you because it's basically slavery.
Or you gonna be like once my man's 50 Cent made a show out of, he did some time, but he made a show for a life. He turned into his own lawyer and he got himself out. And that was
Don't do
based on a
that.
true story.
Don't do that.
Was that not?
I didn't say it wasn't. I'm just saying don't what they say, don't try that at home. Darius McCrary. Do it.
Listen, if you
Don't.
when people go, one thing is that see, you haven't been, so you can't tell nobody this. You haven't
been where?
Locked up. You haven't.
I ain't been to prison, but I've been locked up. I've been to jail.
You haven't been locked up. Like, I'm not talking about prison, right? You ain't sitting down. You ain't sat down no time where they talking about, all right, well, your court date is just when it come. You know what I'm saying? Or your court date 6 months out, 7 months out, and you face on some hard. I'm not saying I have, but I've been in the front of I've sat down for that's a whole nother story. But I've heard some motherfuckers doing some shit. Like, you know, I've been in front of motherfuckers that was on TV for doing some shit. And when you see a motherfucker come across certain shit, they famous for when they come across. Oh, that's that one. I didn't understand it. But it's like a big ass, like a school almost. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to sit and do some time and do some shit with some motherfuckers who really going through some shit, motherfuckers who, I'm fighting this, I came from upstate, I'm back here to do this, I'm about to go back. It's different. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? But you,
what are we saying?
But because I was telling you ain't did no time for
okay,
you.
that's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
To understand, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm saying to understand the people that go through the process and what they pick, the decisions they make, or whatever they choose to, you know what I'm saying, plead a cop, what you just kind of wouldn't understand because movies gonna show you something different, TV gonna show you something different. People, even people from inside, it take them so long to tell you the process because you forget so much. Especially soon, you can be on the phone or as soon as you get out, right? I have to be talking to you for so long to tell you everything that happened, and I can tell you so much right now what I remember. That's gonna be the most previous. It's gonna be so many days that I'm still gonna be talking about it. And you're gonna have to, in order to know exactly the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't know from just somebody like, oh man, let me tell you, and y'all just have one combo. That's not everything. It ain't no way.
I mean, yeah. That's any experience. So yeah, absolutely. Especially doing something like that, because first of all, something like that, motherfucker not even gonna tell you everything.
I mean, some not, but that's even more intense because most of the time you sitting so still, you're trying to pass this time. You don't want to really remember this shit. You're doing shit to pass this time, like, you know what I'm saying? So some shit you just won't remember until so much later. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you might run across a motherfucker that you was in, damn, and they might remind you of something. You like, damn, I do remember that. It's just
motherfuckers be having fun in jail.
No.
A lot of niggas do. Niggas, I done heard a couple.
That one person
be having fun in jail. That one person be having fun in jail. Niggas gay and a bunch of shit. So.
That one person.
Anyway, next subject, because niggas is just gay and stupid.
Yeah.
They want to rob people, kill, steal, destroy people's peace, and then go and frolic with the rest of them. They like to do that. You know what I'm saying? And have fun. And meanwhile, somebody they didn't victimize is back here traumatized. And like if you just wanted to go to jail, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't have to victimize somebody that don't deserve it, don't have nothing to do with you and your sick desires. I mean, laugh. But anyways, you got to take a break. You want to go to the bathroom or something?
I don't know. I was trying to find two more couples unhappy.
Okay, so next, I want to bring light to a very irritating and serious subject that's going on around the world. And it's happening a lot here in our hometown of Detroit, Michigan, because number one, we are a border city. Excuse me, we border Canada. For those of you who do not know, you can easily drive in and out of Canada. From Canada, you can get to so many different places with trafficked young people. And every day, there's just another young teenager that has gone missing. So, right now, the latest ones that I've seen was a young man, Alexander Brooks, been missing since Friday, and he's missing from not far from my house. The 9900 block of Coyle.
Oh, how old was he?
14. He is.
Right.
14.
I mean, how old is
he is 14. He is 5'11", so he is tall, but he is thin, 140 pounds. Brown hair and eyes. He was last seen wearing a white tee, black sweats, black shoes, with a Paw Patrol book bag. So this is obviously a baby. Please be on the lookout for him. If you see him, call 1-800-SPEAK-UP. Also, we have Janella Arlene Nicholas, 17, missing since the 7th of this month, which is November. She is 5'5", 135 pounds. I will put both of their pictures up. She was last seen from, I'm sorry, I forgot exactly what area, but I'll put that up too.
Man, yeah.
Listen, it's 10 o'clock.
We gotta stop.
Do you know where your children are?
Please.
Baby girl Janella, this is important, I'm sorry. She was seen getting into an older model Jeep Cherokee, dirt all on it. They got a picture of it. She possibly is in Western Michigan. Probably some type of internet shit where somebody talking to her through Instagram, Roblox, whatever.
That's just wild. It's just getting so wild with kids, period. That reminds me, it was just another shooting at another
Harper Woods School
football game.
Yes, thank you for reminding me of that. Yes, my coworkers was there. I mean, my clients. Yes,
and that's crazy. Like, it's to the point where what's going on is disrupting what the kid, you know what I'm saying? The kids' activities, what the kids are doing.
It's probably the kids doing the shooting.
But something had to lead to that. Where you get the gun from? It's just disruption to the whole thing. Like, you know, and it didn't used to be that at high school games. At high school games, anyway. Definitely not so frequently. Maybe a couple fights, shootings frequently that's happening, whether it's with kids.
It's slowed down. I'm gonna tell you from what I remember hearing, and it slowed down a little bit when they started to have more security at the schools because like in the 80s, mid to late 80s, it was a lot of that. And then that's when they put metal detectors at the schools. They start putting them police officers that work in the schools because with the crack epidemic, that's when the teenagers first start. Well, I'm gonna say first, but that's when they start getting guns and money and shit like that. They was well, yeah, because more of them had the money to get it. More of them was stepping into adult roles in their household. Their parents was on crack. They paying the bills. You know what I'm saying? So that's when it first started happening. It's not like it's new, but like I said, they had cracked down on it for a minute. And I feel like it started to get a little more lenient in these schools.
Because security guards started getting cool with the kids.
That's what I'm saying. Some of the schools don't even got security guards like they used to.
When I remember
in these suburbs, that's Harper Woods. They probably don't even got no damn
I remember this, and I'm going. I went to Northwestern High School, and I don't even have to say no names. I won't even be specific. We had a couple of security guards, and I'm sure they got security guards right now. So to get specific as possible, it was like from 02 to 05 or something like that. 01 to 05, something like that. Right? 01, 05. We had a few security guards. We had one male security guard that was just a straight, I'm going to talk to all these young girls. He was light skinned, he was skinny, and he had like, wavy like hair. The girls rebuttal. They liked him. They was young. They didn't. Oh, he fine. Anything that he can possibly, he was going. And I'm talking about he had to been at least 30, late 20s, 30.
Trash.
The other security guard was a straight mean, like the other male. Now we have females. The other one was a straight mean, like he didn't, a little short, he'd chase you down the hallway type. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, if you went to Northwestern High School, anytime around that time, 01 to 05, you know who I'm talking about. We won't say names, but I know he was talking to the students, and more than verbally, more than verbal ways. And we also had a counselor.
Hello.
A counselor.
The counselor was a pedo?
We had a counselor.
We just had a football coach. He was a swim teacher and football coach at Northern. He was a pedo.
We had a counselor. All of the girls they just wanted to go and see the counselor just because. And that's what he did. He the same thing. He did it too. He did it. I just listen. He did it. They did it. I know. It was so many. It was so many. Yeah, absolutely.
They still doing it, and they definitely used to do it back then. And so you gotta even watch. You gotta even watch the teachers. You gotta watch. You just gotta watch your kids. Just watch your kids.
Absolutely. Just talk to
Be active. Make sure these people know that you in your kid's life and that you not, you know what I'm saying, not about to play about your kids.
Absolutely.
Because they second guess fucking around with people's kids who somebody watching.
Yeah.
They kids that's being neglected at home is much more susceptible to yes. So, speaking of kids, Big Sean and Jhene Echo, right? They had a baby. That baby was about 5 at this point.
I don't know. It was a few years ago, though. I know that. And yeah, I know where this story goes.
See, they've been together since 2016.
Almost 10. They counted as 10.
Okay. And off and on, she even hold herself. I'm sorry. he even embarrassed her. I'm sorry. She even asked him. No, I'm sorry. In 2020, when we was doing COVID, you could only do the. People was dying. Motherfuckers was dropping dead every day. Okay, and they was rekindling their relationship at this point, and it was widely known that they had gotten back together. After now, at that point, it had been 4 years, right? If it's 2020, she asked him, "Well, why don't you marry me?" He said, "Oh, it's in the works." He looked at everything but the camera, and he did his whole deflection thing, and then they broke up again, got back together, followed each other, unfollowed each other. Then she got pregnant.
Yeah.
Still not. And then he bought himself a ring.
You know what? So to speak on the, and I understand. She held dog. When I say down to the down to the point where it made her look like a fool. So, I was kind of hurt to hear that you know what I'm saying, that they broke up, and then I see he the one. Yeah, you all in there, so he the one that's already talking to somebody else. Mind you, I don't know what I'm outside looking in. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
But why we don't know if Jhene go crazy or what? Why he not marrying her? But you stayed with her 10 years,
and she, you know what I'm saying? She
fucked her and got her pregnant.
She also stayed with you. Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? And,
but she obviously been wanting to get married since 2020.
And I feel like I don't like, you know what I'm saying? So many things I don't know. I feel like she, of course, she come with her own bag. She held her own weight. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's just certain shit that you like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I show you I can do this, do that, do, but you know what I'm saying? Now I want you to show me what can you do. You know what I do for you. Then it turns into a back. Okay, maybe in a perfect world, right? That's what I think. I don't know what happened with them. I don't know how that relationship went. I don't know what the arguments, if they had any, what they were about. I don't know if they just maybe outgrew each other, or maybe he just outgrew the situation because I felt like she was down. And I felt like maybe he just outgrew the situation or whatnot. It just hurt me when I had seen the whole thing just going down. I was kind of hurt about it, but
me too.
I just hope that she just, I hope that she bounce back and just,
I mean, I feel like she's a beautiful girl. You know what I'm saying? She's talented.
She's still young.
She's still relatively young. I don't know how old she is, but she got in her 20s.
Right, she can't be no older than mid-30s.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. But
still
that's
young.
Not for real.
That's still young.
That's not young. Okay. It's not young. I'm realizing that at 41, mid-30s is not young. She do not have time to play. If she want to get married and have some more kids and actually have a life, you know what I'm saying, that she should have was trying to have with him the last 10 years.
Probably don't want to have kids. I mean,
I just said if, but I don't know. If she want to have kids with her husband, because she never married him. So, and she didn't marry her first baby daddy, I don't think. She was married before, and she divorced him and got with Big Sean. So, if she wants to have a baby with her husband, she don't got a lot of time. She not that young. She gave Big Sean the best 10 years of her life. When it comes to fertile years.
I mean, I agree. I mean, shit, when it come to you.
And they could have been a, but that's power type. She probably was looking to be like they own little Jay-Z and Beyonce.
That's kind of majority, right? We spend our youth with somebody that we probably don't spend the rest of our life with. You know what I'm saying? The last our days we spend our youth with. And not saying like my first or my second, like no, somebody you actually was like, this my one. You know what I'm saying? Because for a lot of situations, that's a learning process. It's not about a lot because what a lot of us do as human beings, species, I've done myself. What a lot of us do is once we feel like that, we just like, oh, that's it, and you pour into and you pour into. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, when you don't get a pour into back, and then it turns into something that you poured into and it didn't work. Now you feel like I can't pour into again because it's not going to work. Or I don't ever want to be on the same end of pouring into and it didn't work. Like, so it's a thing that just kind of happens.
My thing is funny because, especially as I get older, I do a lot of self-reflecting here lately. And like I listen to people when they tell me about myself. You know what I mean? And I take inventory of it. I talk to God about it, seriously. And so it's two things that I've learned about myself here lately. And I believe them to be true to a certain extent. And so I watch for it. One, my boss, shout out to my boss. She is amazing. Angel on earth. And she brought to my attention that I have a spirit of offense. In a way, I'm easily offended. Like, or I will come to my defense. Like, okay, what? What was that? Or wait a minute. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm quick to defend myself. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, I feel like I'm being offended. You know what I'm saying? And so that's one thing I learned. And then two, that there's a certain level of control that I go after, right? Which that last part, I don't necessarily think I'm a control freak, but I do understand that I do like to be ahead of stuff. I like to, there's a certain level of control I do like to have over my life. And it's because there was a lot of situations where my control was taken from me, and then I'm still traumatized from. And then there's been a lot of times where when I relinquish control, shit don't get done, shit get done wrong, shit, end in disaster. So anyway, with that being said, I feel like that got a lot to do with my take on relationships. It's like I'm going into it like, okay, my defenses is up.
Like, how we get here? What was we talking about? What was we talking about? That got us here.
Big Sean and Jhene
okay,
Aiko.
okay, right. They relationship. Okay, got you. Okay, I just had to understand how we got here. But no, I understand. No, listen, no, everybody got their own. I feel like I can't say you should just take everything with a grain of salt that somebody tells you because that's not true, right? Because who knows you better than who? Yourself, right? You with yourself every day, all day, 24/7, even when a person that tells you how they feel about you is not with you, you with you. So my whole take on it's just being yourself is just authentic. Like that you can't ask for nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So regardless to whatever happens or is said, just being you, just that's what the goal is, to just be yourself, authentic.
Absolutely. And so like I was saying, I feel like that has a lot to do with my take on relationships. Whereas when I was younger, the reason why I did not spend a lot of my 20s in a relationship, I was not in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Even with my daughter's father, we was in an open relationship for like 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And he showed and proved how open it was. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, okay, no, this is not what I meant when I said it was open. So you just go. And then I was already pregnant. You know what I'm saying? But I was not, my whole thing in my 20s was I had already been traumatized and had my control taken from me at 17. So I was not about to have, I was not trying to, and I liked older guys, right? So I was like, no, I'm not about to let no guy like dog walk me. You know what I'm saying? And like control me. You know what I'm saying? And like, abuse me. You know what I'm saying? Like take me out of my element. You know what I'm saying? I was like, no. So I kept a wall up. I kept boundaries. I kept a sugar daddy. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have boyfriends in my 20s.
Be safe, fellas.
I didn't start
These
having.
ladies keep sugar daddies. Well,
I was in my 20s. Yes, I
Baby
kept the same sugar daddy for like 8 years.
baby
So
girl
did.
put her sugar daddy on her album cover.
He wasn't that sweet.
No.
My sugar daddy turned out to really be a Sour Patch Kid, but when it came to age, he was older. He wasn't nowhere near as sugary as Summer Walker's sugar daddy. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
He wasn't white. He wasn't that old, and he wasn't rich.
If I ever make it to be that old and not
He
married,
had a couple dollars.
I'm gonna be a sugar daddy, but not a Splendor one, baby. That's what y'all better know. Not a Splendor one. If I ain't married,
what's the difference between a sugar daddy and a Splendor daddy?
A Splendor daddy is low sugar, baby. I mean, he don't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's what they like. They like the Splendor. But see, what my version of, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking.
So the Splendor daddy is the one who thing don't get hurt, so he don't want no pussy. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, he don't wanna smack skins. He just
need a Splendor daddy then. Excuse my language.
So I when I get if I make it to like 60 something.
As a matter of fact, I'm sorry. Come on with it.
What's it? No, what's that?
Ain't the color of the Splendor package this, or is that
It's pink.
Okay, so no. Is not no Sweet and Low is pink. Splendor
is pink and fine. They got the right on that.
So which one is blue? One of them is blue.
I don't know about that being a Splendor joint. I think the Splendor got the blue writing, but the package
equal.
Oh, okay.
It's equal. I look like an equal pack right now.
Okay.
Do I not?
Yeah. But we talking about Splendor, low sugar. Sugar that's
equal is low sugar.
Sugar that's low sweet. I don't like low sweet.
Equal is a sweetener, but it's not sugar.
Even when I'm 60, this little motherfucker gonna get. This little motherfucker gonna. You
better lay off that salt, because you start having to take high blood pressure pills, and that's not going to be the case.
Listen here.
What?
I make it to 60. The case gonna
be. You better lay off that salt.
Listen here. I make it to 60, no wife. The case, even with a wife. If I make it to 60 with a wife, the case gonna be this. She gonna get this mom, Peter. You hear me?
You better.
She gonna get Peter. Peter, hey Peter. She's gonna get Peter. Do you know what she's gonna get? At 60, 65.
60, not even that.
65, 60.
What about 80?
69.
What about 80?
70, 75, 77, 79, 88. I'm giving you. She getting this motherfucker. You understand? She getting
just
every.
as sweet as can be.
She getting. I ain't no split. I'm be domino. Fuck you talking about? I'm extra sweet. I'm be cane sugar. Goddamn. You better listen. So better than listen. But I got a rule. If I'm a sugar daddy, I got a rule. My sugar baby, she gotta be at least 10 years older or better than my oldest daughter. So I can't have no, you can't be, you know what I'm saying? I damn near wanna say that you know what I'm saying? You want, because I feel like I'm a sugar daddy when I'm about 60. You gotta at least be like 40. That's like the same. Cause I was like 21 when I had my first daughter. So.
Oh.
That's like the same. I'm like 60. You gotta at least be 40 something, 40, dinner 45. You know what I'm saying? 40. Yeah. Because I feel like that's still, you know what I'm saying? I'm still sugar daddy. I can't do. Listen, I ain't do. No, I ain't nothing to. Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now.
I was like, what? I had to.
Nothing too crazy. I can't do. You know what I'm saying? Yep, he did that. He did that, and he did that. Hey, cut it up.
I think his parlay just hit y'all.
No, I don't know if it hit chat, but
there's something going on.
It's working.
Okay. So, speaking of sports,
yeah,
my girl Clarissa just banked $8 million.
I think that means we are leaving from.
Clarissa is from the D. She from Flint, should I say? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
she probably wouldn't like me to say she from the D. She from Flint, but that's our sister city. They, murder man. All right, hometown hottie.
Yeah,
I fucks with Clarissa the long way. She my Facebook friend.
M-Town, we down.
Period. And she just got $8 million. One of the biggest, if not the biggest, purse.
I think
biggest purse for a female fighter in boxing history.
With introduction music, something that females don't have.
Okay, I just fussed with her the wrong way. And apparently, y'all know she fucking Papoose, Remy, my husband. They still ain't got a divorce, so that's still her husband. So, Clarissa gonna have to really repent and pray for forgiveness. But at the end of the day, Papoose is separated from Remy Ma. And so now they finna start making music. So is ready to make some music. She already wanted to make music.
She ready to make babies too. He got her gone. She ready to make babies.
Probably got her.
But I know maybe he treating her right. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he was. He was done with the marriage that he was in.
He seemed like he was good to Remy until whatever happened to them. They was black love. They was you know what I'm saying?
But
he was. It was gone.
He's the fan now. She could a million things to say too. So if it's
Remy,
yeah. So
and Remy, I feel like Remy got a lot of nerves though, sis, because you trying to sit up here and say all this about him, and you the one who first came out cheating. You know what I'm saying? So like,
she started talking personal about he don't claim his son because his son LGBTQ.
None of that shit don't got nothing to do with your marriage and you cheating.
Right.
Even if he did.
Right.
Even if he did, what do that got to do with anything?
Well,
even if he didn't claim your son, if he didn't take care of your son, none of that shit don't matter because your son is grown and y'all is married. So you supposed to forsake all others, and he is your husband.
Yeah.
You fucking some other nigga on a motherfucking cypher rap battle bullshit, ugly ass papoose wannabe looking ass nigga. That's what the fuck you get for stepping outside of your marriage and cheating on your husband. And I fuck with Remy Ma.
She was saying that the dog was cheating while she was.
So what? So what if he was? You can't. Two wrongs don't make it right. And you ain't got no proof of that. Like how your stupid ass was out here on tape and just saying fuck your marriage before you got a divorce. You shouldn't have. No, I can't side with Remy Ma. I don't side with Remy Ma.
No, I ain't saying that.
I'm just saying as a woman.
Like how you do all, that was good. No, but no, I'm just saying, basically what I'm saying is that, no, I'm asking, I'm not saying, I'm asking, just to your opinion, not, you know what I'm saying, to your opinion. So you don't feel that, I'm not gonna say he did. You don't feel that he didn't do wrong. I'm gonna say you don't feel that his wrongs outweighed hers.
Two wrongs don't make it right. Ain't no wrong on I'll do no wrong. No.
So do you believe that he did what she said he did?
I don't know. Did he cheat while she? Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, he probably did. Fuck somebody while he was in prison. While she was in prison, yeah, he probably did.
So do you okay that?
No, I don't okay it, but I don't divorce him because of it, and I don't okay what she did because of it. Well, I knew what he did before I came home.
Okay, right. So he was the one who kind of helped you through this deal, right? You may have had a couple people you talked to, but this probably the main person you call him.
While I was in prison.
Right. Main person, that's the main person trying to put the.
They got married while she was in there early on. They was married pretty much the whole time.
That was, I mean, so right, so
they was married damn near the whole time she was in there. He brought her son.
I think it happened right when she got locked up.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. And he brought her son to visit. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what it was for him to be able to.
And like it was other business things that they was doing because you know
right.
She had just sorry. She had just really came out with the song Conceited.
Right, so it was a lot of business in it, right? And on top of the business part, you know, they was feeling each other. So boom. Let's do it. So, okay. Now you come home to somebody that you know cheated during the marriage. She was locked up for how long?
7.5 years.
7.5 years.
First of all, you get married and you not in prison. You got to know your nigga gonna cheat probably at least once or twice. Don't be dumb and think he ain't.
What are we accepting, though?
Depending on how early you get married. You know what I'm saying? For me, if and she was in her 20s, if they was in their 20s, and she was locked up, like she can't. I mean, that don't got shit to do shit as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? She can't. I just don't. That and then they stayed married too long after she got out. Like she can't use that as an excuse.
Oh, I feel that. I ain't mad.
Absolutely not.
I totally understand that. So,
and it would be vice versa. If he was in jail and she was out holding him down, and she cheated on him a couple of times while he was in prison, he can't get out and get mad. Like, come on now, get real. This is a life we talking about. This is a life.
I feel that so much to the point where that kind of happened to me a little bit, but you know, but I feel it. I've been there to the point where down to the T. I've been there.
So I'm just saying, now that he with Clarissa, I believe that he is a good guy. I believe that he probably is treating Clarissa good. That's why her nose is like this. I believe he probably
her nose
open like a motherfucker.
I don't know what that is, but
it's open. Her nose is open. She ready to pop some babies out. She ready to say whatever he want to say, dissing his baby mama on wax. You know what I'm saying? She ready to fight his baby mama if she ready to get in the ring. She willing to do whatever for that dick. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do for the D challenge? She ready to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because and low key, Papoose, you know, he getting older, so he getting a couple of pounds on him, but he what you call a skinny nigga. You know what I'm saying?
No, you know what's crazy to me?
You know what they say about skinny niggas? Well, Pac said anyway.
You know what's crazy to me?
I miss him.
When I first seen him do the punching bag or the speed bag, and I seen
Who,
her.
Papoose?
Yeah, and I seen her.
Oh, I
do the
didn't see
speed
that.
bag.
I didn't see that.
He
They was
do
looking
the
together on
speed-
Instagram or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was on one of her pages where she tried to do the speed bag and she like, I can't get it like that. Dog got in and knocked it out and he started doing that motherfucker backwards. She like show off. Like I just feel like they, you know what I'm saying?
I like them. I like them. I can't even lie. I like them. I like how she glow with him. You know what I'm saying? They just was at the little awards. She looked cute as fuck.
I was at Clarissa. I was at your weigh-in. Can you stop playing with me? We need to talk about when I was at your weigh-in.
Listen, you my friend. You have commented on my page before on Facebook, so just come on to the podcast or whatever. You know, just a little 5, 10, 15, 20, 30-second blurb. We'll take it. You know what I'm saying? If you willing to come for 5 minutes,
I want to tell you the story about how I was at your weigh-in and
listen, no, we're not gonna speak on the negativity. Okay.
Listen, yeah. Come here, please. Shout out to you though, man. Shout out to you though.
We love you.
Well, Miss Champ, don't fight Jake Paul. I don't like him. Jake Paul, don't do that.
Who gonna fight Jake Paul?
She was saying that she would do it because
she gonna fight a man
because you know he can't. Because you know him and Tank not fighting no more.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Tank
Why not?
A domestic DV case. Another one.
So fight him then.
Another
fight
one.
Tank since he want to fight women.
So
tell him to fight you.
He said,
I bet you won't try to fight Clarissa like that, like he did.
They was
already
lined up. So he said Tank is a piece of trash and all this. So I never give him an opportunity to make no money. Because of what he do. So the first time that he caught this
Jake Paul dropped the fight because he got a DV case.
Right. Okay. Jake Paul's the one sponsoring the whole thing.
Yeah, of course.
He was gonna give him, it was a bag, $40 million. So basically the first time this happened that Tank did this was like October of last year or something like that, right? And she didn't want to press charges. When it all came, she like, no, I don't want to press charges. Why? That's when he had to drop from a fight that he was about to be in a boxing match. He had to drop from a boxing match.
A real one, not an exhibition. Okay.
So now this one came up, and then he was supposed to have and then the Roach, the dude who almost beat him, or who they said he had a good fight with. He
almost beat Tank?
Yeah, he was asking him for a rematch.
Okay.
Tank turned down a rematch to fight Jake Paul. And the weight difference is so crazy. Jake Paul is a heavyweight, like 200 something. I don't even know what weight class Tank is, but he's like heavyweight. 135 was what he was.
What is the heavyweight?
Heavyweight is like 180 and up or 190 and up or something like that. Okay. Dog like 200.
Oh, okay.
200.
Big as fuck compared. Right. Like, that's crazy.
138. You know what I'm saying? So that's why people were saying this is not even going to be no real fight. Yeah. So then they tried to put a weight clause in it to say, okay, Tank, you got to gain some weight in order, you know what I'm saying, for this to be a fight. So it was all a go. So when he caught the second case, she was like, nah, I'm not about to keep letting you slide. I'll let you slide on the first one. I ain't about to keep letting you slide. You could. I'm about to go ahead and tell the people what's going down. So Jake Paul got, he got word of what happened. And he just outed dog. Like, I understand how you feel because that's just wrong. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, you could easily say like, yo, look, we not doing this, you know what I'm saying, due to, you know what I'm saying, due to some personal issues. How you feel personally about dog, that's your personal. That's your persona. For you to go and make a whole just out dog, he is a piece of trash and woo, woo, woo. Listen, his deal is his deal. He gonna have to deal with that regardless, bro. You saved your money. Cause you didn't put it on something you didn't want to put it on. Fine. You ain't the extra is for what? I don't understand what the extra is for. Like, that's too much. People gonna get their own persona. They don't need your help. And I'm gonna tell you personally. Let me hear tell you personally, Mr. Jake Paul. People really don't want to hear you because you are a yellow fella. And when I mean yellow, you know what I'm saying? You one of those. And the way you talking crazy on one of us, we don't wanna hear you. Let us get our own judgment, brother. But you denying a fight, you did what you feel you do the thing. That's what you feel you needed to do. I'm not mad at that. But you don't gotta speak on the situation.
Wait a minute, you say this the second time Tank got accused of?
Yeah, the second time. First time she didn't press no charges.
Well, no, listen.
But I just feel like you don't.
I don't care. I don't care if he white, black. No, he said his opinion. He said his opinion, and he had no.
Listen,
but we can't tell him what to say. It's his $40 million. It's his platform. It's his mouth. He can say what he want to say, and he chose to. Now I can see if it was the first time, but after this is the second time, and no, I'm saying why. It's because you're a piece of shit. You're a
first time they had nothing to do with you. The first time they have nothing to do with him. The first time was he had to cancel a whole boxing match
because of some DV shit.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
But the thing is,
but he knew it was the second time.
You're putting up $40 million because you know you're gonna make that quadruple.
Well, money ain't good money. I don't want it.
Right. That's fine that you don't want it. You can say, hey, I don't want it. You ain't gotta try to out a nigga like that because you don't necessarily know what the case is. You don't know. You a nigga like everybody else. You don't know what it is. You just know what allegedly happened. Allegedly. That shit don't know. No, I don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna out a nigga that you don't know what happened because you got some money. Take your money. Take your old fuck ass money then. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like Tank shouldn't have even fought that. He shouldn't have even took the deal anyway. He had a better fight, you know what I'm saying? Man, no, hell no. Not saying that he should go through the shit that he going through, but obviously, if you putting your hands on a woman, that's a problem. But seeing as how cases is just coming up and it's like a motherfucker playing in your face. I can just play with you when I want to. So we don't know until we find out. But until then, like shit, no. Ain't no nigga about to play with me because I'm having some problems at the crib that you don't really know about. Nigga, you ain't here with me. You don't know what the fuck going on. You're not just about to out me and you don't know what the fuck. And then they come back. They come back and then that ain't what it is. And then now, you know what I'm saying? You just outed a nigga because you was just talking crazy. No, that's the same shit like Malik Beasley. Now everybody feels sorry for the nigga when they accuse the nigga of betting and he didn't bet none. And he was having the best year. He was about to get $42 million in Detroit with the Pistons. Now he got to come back. He say, I'm going to go back and visit them. He don't even want to play for nobody else.
Just like Jonathan Majors. That white lady lied on him and said he beat her up and the whole time she was the abuser. So, I mean, I feel what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I feel what you're saying.
You can't just out a nigga just because he know the situation.
Yeah, whatever. Like, this how I feel.
Right, okay, you got your money back. You didn't spend your money, but don't just out some shit you don't know. My thing is that, okay, obviously it's a toxic situation, right? Because if you went and you called or you because obviously you want next to you. You want them home with you. I don't want to press charges. No, just get them out of there. It's like, now you can play with it when you want to. We don't know until it happened. It's just accusations right now. But as soon as accusations came up, you want to out a nigga, tell me he a piece of trash, he this, he that. You don't know. Because now what if she say, all right, no, I don't want to go through with this.
I mean, but that don't matter.
It's
women
a
do that all the
situation.
time after being abused. So just because that, no.
No.
So but my thing is this.
And some women is smart and use shit to their advantage when they get the chance to.
Absolutely.
The motherfucker is a boxer. Your hands is, you can't even fight a nigga nowhere. In a club, if you ain't fighting in the ring, you can't fight nowhere because your hands is labeled as weapons. What's the easiest way? I want to make this nigga mad. I feel like he did this, he hit me. That can be that. I'm not saying that that's what the case is, but that's how fast that can happen. And the thing is, with it looking at you just dropped the whole case before.
This the son.
How is it? Yes. How is another nigga can out? I don't care. Listen, I'm not saying I don't care. I do care about what happened if something happened to that female. But the thing is, for that man to say something to me and to say what I don't speak on nothing, because you don't know. Don't speak on shit. I already wanted to beat your ass, and that was in the ring with the gloves on. You speak on something, I'll beat your ass bare knuckle. That's how I am. Because something happened to you, you don't want people to just come and say it, and they don't know. But for you to be a nigga to just go out a nigga, just say, I just feel like the proper way to handle this as business, okay? We had you know what I'm saying? We had something come up, boom, whatever. Whatever you want to say as far as like, it couldn't work out. So now we looking for somebody else. For you to go and say, he a piece of trash, he do this, he hit women, and you don't know this. She didn't even press charges the first time. So where are you getting he hit women from? That's what Bob, and then you can just speak down on it. Why? What make you feel like that? I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Clarissa. I'm glad she got that bank.
Big shout out to her.
I hope she keep her undefeated title.
Ain't no hope. I think that she gonna do it.
I pray.
What's crazy is, okay, I had that in my thing. Layla has been entertaining the comments about fighting, and
y'all.
And what she been how she been entertaining it is acting like she training and this, that, and the third.
But then she said she wasn't gonna fight though.
Yeah,
right?
She said she wasn't. Right now
girl, get the fuck.
Now she's acting like she's training and doing short little training videos, and to get little content and then tell her little stories about how, you know what I'm saying.
So basically, she trying to say and show I could fight this bitch, but I'm not. Okay.
Basically, and Clarissa said. Clarissa said.
It's over here,
okay. Clarissa said, if I'm not mistaken, allegedly, Clarissa said, "I'm good. I don't even want to do it because you know what I'm saying.
I don't want to fight.
She focused on her next fight. She just signed.
Who's she trying to fight? Who's the next person she finna fight?
Whoever they gonna line up for. I don't know exactly her name or whatnot, but I just feel like she taking whoever they gonna line up for, and I don't think that she is gonna lose her undefeated title to nobody they lining up. Ain't nobody nobody's putting it down like Shorty.
So just save it. Just, give it up, you guys. You can't beat our girl. So, anyways, going further into internet mess and just more along the lines of some of the criminal activities that's been going on in the world of celebrities. The lady who was partnered up with Epstein, something G. Maxwell, she asking Trump for a commutation of her conviction. She trying to get out. And we all know Trump been letting people out. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, and everybody already saying she is getting preferential treatment in jail, like getting like special meals, special phone privileges. Just she basically is in a country club, And I just feel like that's some bull crap. Anyways, so we all need to pray that she stay locked up because I don't trust her a bit. She probably gonna go somewhere else and get to trafficking people. So I was talking about how the Epstein lady is trying to get out of jail. She's trying to get Trump to commute her sentence.
Oh, that's new to me. I knew nothing about it.
I just synced it earlier. So another thing that I thought was funny about internet mess. Vivica Fox is a joke, and I like her. Don't get me wrong. I think she a good actress or whatever. I think she a good actress. But she is a joke, bro. I've always thought that her with this like extra fake crying bullshit about 50 Cent. I just feel like it's some bullshit. First of all, and come on now, what did you think? What did you really think? Like, cause y'all was together for all the 5 minutes, and you act like this was the love of your life that just did you wrong, and you just, girl, get the fuck on.
No, she said it was her fault. She said he was too good for her.
Oh my! I'm finna throw up. I didn't see or read that, and I'm glad I didn't because that's just.
She said it was her fault.
Oh, Jesus. She is so thirsty and terrible. And like, stop fucking with your face. Like, just get all, sis. We all do it. Like, stop whatever you doing. Just, put on some makeup. See what I did today. My shit, 3 different colors. I like putting colors on my face, obviously. Do something. Stop.
Yeah, that's my dude. So I ain't really
No.
That's mine.
Girl, bye. Stop. Just stop. You're annoying.
That's mine too.
Okay, I'm sorry. What else? You got anything for internet mess?
Oh yeah, I got I got y'all boys schoolyard crip.
Who is that?
I got y'all boys schoolyard crip.
Who the
Listen here,
schoolyard crip?
Blueface baby is out of jail. And
my God, thank you for reminding me. Yes, because I want to talk about that. Blueface baby.
Hey,
2 chicks, 1 me. I fucks with Blueface.
More than 2.
Even though he's toxic as fuck.
Listen, that's schoolyard.
He had what's her name all on his dick, and I don't like her. She annoying.
Krishan.
No, that's his baby. That's his baby mama. No, I'm talking about Nikki. Nikki and baby off of hip hop, loving hip hop. Oh, it was Hazel.
Hazel.
You right, and I don't like her even worse than I don't like Nikki.
But you know what? That's what he need. He needs something to feel like, he gotta be he gotta be older than what he is for. Because if he felt like he comfortable, he dog walking the motherfucker, man.
You saying that Hazel is older than him, so is she?
He gotta be more mature.
Yeah.
He gotta be more mature. Because by Hazel being, you know what I'm saying, older than him like that, I feel like his thought process is to feel like he gotta come way more mature. You know what I'm saying? Like more than with Krishan and Alexis.
Hazel E is fucking okay. But okay, yeah, I guess maybe a little bit. But she's slow. She's slow. She's slow.
Listen, he liking it, she liking it, and
I mean, hey,
what I
Blueface ain't hard to look at. Nah. If we just going off of looks and, you know, word on the street as far as, you know what I'm saying?
that Hazel ain't obviously the same. I mean, she the same. She obviously ain't hard to look at neither.
This is what I'm saying though. So, but you just talked about how she older though and should be more mature, and you know what I'm saying?
That's gonna make him more mature. I didn't say
she should be. No, but she is though. She older.
Right. I know she's older. I didn't say she should be more mature. I said what that is going to do is make him feel like he should give a more mature image. So he's not like how he would be with Krishan and Alexis, because Krishan acts like a little girl or a kid. Alexis is almost the same. So I feel like when he's around them, he ain't gotta give a way much more mature image, because it's like I damn near gotta stoop down to y'all level. You know what I'm saying? So
stoop down below what y'all supposed to be, because yeah, I get it.
So with somebody that's like Hazel, she just gave him an older persona to where I feel like he gotta be like, all right, I can't be on this shit no more. I gotta let me step my shit up a little bit. I mean, let me sit right a little bit. She gonna be on me. It's just certain shit. I just feel like it's for him that he's gonna do. That's gonna kind of what his mama wanna tell him in a way that she just don't kind of know how. Because why? Because she still got the childish in her.
I'm about to say she fucked up her damn.
She still got the childish in her. So she wanna tell him, hey, you know, but she don't know. She don't really know how, because she the same. So, you know, but that's I feel like if it ain't her exactly, that's what he needs, somebody older. Like, you know,
I could dig it.
Even if it's not
I could dig it.
Her exactly. But
I
you
could dig
know,
it.
I was like, shit. I them two together, I was like, yeah, that just was kind of like a thing for me. So I was like, yeah, dog need that.
Okay. Did you have more internet mess or? Well, I do know that, like you said, I just wish them the best. I like Krishan.
I mean, she was cool with me to a point. All that showing out shit for your cousin that come over, only one weekend out the mud, and you feel like you got to show out. You got to put on punishment.
This recently, I don't know.
I mean, I'm just saying that's the type of vibes that she give. It's like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta show out. You gotta do certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you are who you are. I respect her gangster. You ain't gonna let nobody play with you. You scrap when you scrap, but the attention seeking, I don't like out of her. That's the showing out part. You the motherfucker that showed out when your cousin came over that you ain't get to see all the time. And at my house, when you showed out, when your cousin came over that you ain't get to see all the time, you was mad because you ain't gonna see him this time neither, because your ass gonna go in the room. But you showing out, yeah, go ahead. You on punishment. So, yeah. She do a lot of showing out, but other than that, that's my girl. I want to say, now I don't know if this is that's crazy. I don't know if this is relevant to only Detroit or whatnot, but it was something I seen on the internet, so I didn't know when to actually do internet mess or what I thought was cool. But Keith Lee him being from Detroit anyway. He got some stuff going on because of the government shutdown or whatnot. Probably should have brought it up right around then. That would have been the best time.
It's gonna be
But
over. They're talking about
yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Anyway,
but this is a reminder.
Keith
Until
Lee has some things going on that he challenged businesses to help families put food on the table during times of, times of need.
yeah, we spoke about this a little bit last week, you guys.
And he has gotten people to kind of buy in or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Big names such as Panda Express, DoorDash. It was a couple more that I kind of just didn't.
That's what's up.
Kind of just skimmed over, but
that lets you know the Keith Lee effect is real.
Yeah, the Keith Lee effect is very real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, and there's that just reminded me. It's also like, oh well, that's over with. So we're not even gonna bring that up. But be looking out for certain stuff. Like the food banks and stuff. They said there was lines at the food banks, so it's cool that people are like taking advantage of.
Yeah, thank you to the food banks. My mom food stamps had got cut off for a minute, and her and my uncle went and got some different things. So
yeah, we definitely have to use our resources. So
thank you, Jesus.
That's very important.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Slowly, I'm gonna start with this. I've talked about this guy. We have talked about this guy here for it's been a while back. The guy, the inventor, Julian Brown.
Mm-hmm.
He has finally tested his plastoline is what he called it, because he turns plastic into gasoline. Plastic waste. He literally has set up a system. I watched him crank up a charger off of this, and like a regular.
So he's turning plastic into fuel.
Right. Plastic waste, stuff that you throw away, right? He's turning into fuel. And he's saying that people are like they're unhappy with what he's doing. There are certain people that are not happy with what he's doing. He says that he's willing to go to the dirt for this. It don't matter. He want to get this across. If that's what it takes for him to go to the dirt, he'll do it.
We need to watch him and pray for him.
We need to protect this young man.
Now,
what he said recently was that he seen helicopters circling his house that were not on the radar of the airwaves or the sky path, whatever they call that, right? And he showed like a little preview, and then he said why they're not there, because they're probably one of three letters: FBI, CSI, or something
CIA.
like CIA, all that, right? So
some letters we don't know.
Right.
Men in Black.
MIB. So basically though, but no joke, he's willing to just go the whole yard to get his point across, and he has proven it was in Chicago that his plastoline can work for American cars. You can put it in a car. He got a charger. Look him up, Julian Brown. No matter how you put it, Julian Brown in Chicago. He cranks up a car inside of a studio. It's a charger. The lady tries to crank it before, does not work. It's empty, no gas. He puts the plastoline in there. She cranks it up, runs like new, like kicks in. So he said that he feel like people are watching him, but he don't really care. But I just feel like that's
I hope he sent his findings somewhere where, you know what I'm saying, if God forbid.
that's a young
Because
thing.
you know how that is. They will try to unalive him over some shit like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You messing with
That's why Nipsey Hussle gone, because he was trying to tell them about Dr. Sebi. And that's why Dr. Sebi gone.
It's crazy work. That's crazy work. Man. Listen, as we look back, man, that's just how crazy it be.
Excuse me.
So more internet mess.
Mm-hmm.
Max B.
Mm-hmm.
Max B out
He got
of
out of
jail
jail.
after doing 17 years.
He did his time.
Sometimes I don't know if I just feel like that's a milestone. For doing 17, staying at least solid enough to come home.
Mm-hmm.
And they treat him. And people was happy to see him. French Montana. He went to the Cleveland Browns game. And we all found out, if you did not know, go back and look this up. We all found out that Method Man is a cameraman for the Jets.
Method Man. Ooh, can we get a motherfucking... Ladies, can we get one of Clues bombs? Drop one of Clues bombs? The fuck? Do we got a bomb?
You did, but it ain't no bomb. What I was trying to say was, we all found out that Method Man is also a cameraman, and he is the cameraman for the New York Jets.
Video camera or
he had a camera like he take pictures. Now, if y'all want to take a moment to photographer, cameraman, whatever, if y'all want to take a moment to have y'all ladies moments, because of Method Man, okay.
No, I don't.
All right.
Alicia Keys.
I don't take a moment with nobody, because one thing is that it ain't for nobody else to look at but me. That's
if you don't, he got her on his whole phone.
I do, and that's who looks at my phone every day. That's a moment for me. I'm sorry that I don't share that with the fellas.
For the Jets, you said.
My one thing is that I don't like when nobody like my shorty. So but anyway,
for the Jets,
yeah, absolutely, for the New York Jets.
You don't like when nobody. So you want a woman that don't nobody want but you.
I didn't say that. I want somebody that don't nobody want me.
I asked.
No, that's not.
Say that's what you said.
No,
I'm asking.
Right.
Because you said I don't like when nobody else like my shorty.
Right. That ain't what I'm saying. But you can have an audience, but ain't nobody about to come up to me and be like, "Oh, that's my man. You better get away from me talking crazy." What Charleston White say? Man, you better.
So you think that nobody else think that Alicia Keys is that girl? You think that nobody else got her on a screensaver?
That's not what I'm saying. Just don't come to me telling me that. Have that on your own. But don't come to me telling me that thinking I'm not going to say it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just about to be like, oh, yeah, that's a problem. I got a problem with you saying that in front of me. Like, that's my thing is, you can feel that way.
A whole husband.
That's what people think. You think that.
So Alicia Keys not married to Swiss Beats.
Shit, I don't like him for real, man. I've been trying to tell people that for the longest, but anyway, sum up. Right, Max B. Max B. Right. Cause I ain't saying that with Method Man got a whole wife, right? Okay.
I don't got Method Man on my I don't got Method Man on my screensaver.
I'm pretty sure if you was next to him,
on my screensaver.
I'm pretty sure.
Want to see who on my screensaver?
I'm pretty sure the way that you
I don't got Method Man on my screensaver.
I'm pretty sure.
It doesn't matter. Next.
Oh, okay, right. Next. It will be. Anyway. I wanted to say the new Michael Jackson movie. I wanted to say about. I think that this is going to be a hit. This is going to be one of the ones. I have not
My
even
daughter can't wait.
seen a full trailer. Like, I've only seen like maybe pictures here and there and just with little outlines and titles about certain stuff. So it's different pictures from, I'm just like, I know. I'm a fan. For me, he is the king of pop.
Man, what? Man, I can't believe he gone. Rest in peace. Like,
Absolutely.
I'm so
Absolutely.
sad to see you gone. Michael Joseph Jackson, we love you. We miss you down here.
Absolutely.
My
Yes.
daughter is obsessed with you. Not obsessed, but like she loves you so much. And you died while I was pregnant with her. So I don't know if that ties into it to where like I was like, what? Michael Jackson, and then I'm like all into it because I'm like, this guy cannot get away with this, or whatever happened, whoever is responsible, they needs to be held accountable. You know what I'm saying? If they got the death penalty, like let's explore that, right? Because it's Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that was a hard one to take, but
Yeah, I
the
can't wait for that
legacy
movie to come
lives
out.
on,
I'll
and
be happy when it come out. I can't wait.
your name lives amazing here.
Yeah,
Still here.
and you know his nephew playing, right?
Right. I remember when you told me that. So,
Yeah. Jafar.
shout out to all his family, his daughter, even his daughter that is really upset about. Shout out to you for
She
just
upset about the movie?
yeah.
Girl.
She said she looked
Do you
at
know
it.
how
They asked her to play in it, and she said she looked at the first like script or first like scene or something, and said she was good. Like,
do you know how much of Michael Jackson's life played out before you was even born? Do you know how many fans feel like they know Michael Jackson better than you? And that's no shade.
but you, she got to be able to still have her own, like, you know, like even
Have her on what movie?
opinion, or her own feelings towards,
Of
you know what I'm saying?
course.
Like, she got the feel of her pops.
Of course.
They didn't say what she didn't like or what they.
But we got a whole lot of people who don't even believe that them is his kids for real.
That's people, but I'm sure she believes that she is, you know what I'm saying? And that's why she probably had problems with it. The thing is, I personally don't know what's the problems that she had. I don't know if she just feel like I'm not about to do this. I don't know if she feel like this not true. I don't know what's behind why, but basically, allegedly, they said she looked at the beginning and was like, I'm good. They asked her to be in it. She looked at the beginning and said she was straight.
Well, I'm excited for the movie.
I am too.
God bless his
But
family.
all of them, absolutely.
Everybody.
They're in the prayers. So God bless them all.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Well, I think that was pretty much it for me. I'm gonna tell y'all. Listen, I was just I ain't had. Let me tell y'all. I just got monetized on Facebook, so I have been trying to get my post up, and
make sure y'all are following him on Facebook if you're not, and me for that matter.
And you know, I just haven't been coming across a lot of work, but that is
we gotta put our links.
That's
in
my
the
fault.
Description.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna promise y'all, even with me trying to do more posts now that I'm monetized, trying to do more posts. Congratulations to me.
Yeah, for real though. You did that, babe. You did that.
Yeah, I have been
You put in your
doing
work.
a lot of work to be there, and you know, with the help of one of my favorite people in the whole world. So,
I didn't even know I helped. That's just let me have some.
absolutely. So, oh, please. So, it's just, you know, I'm not gonna say that I forgot about you guys. I skipped over you guys. Nothing crazy like that. What happened is just that it wasn't enough time in a day for me to do complete everything. So
First of all, it take a lot more to get monetized on YouTube than Facebook. So once you get monetized on Facebook, it be like, okay, let me buckle down for a minute. Cause that Facebook, that $20 Facebook check look real good. 17, 11, 5. It don't matter because you ain't getting shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
YouTube, I love you.
I ain't even got it, but
YouTube, it take a lot more to get paid.
I ain't even got it, but you know what? I'm on my road to 100 subscribers on YouTube, and shut up. Big ups to that. And as soon as I get 100 subscribers, I'm talking about, man, what if you're from here, if you're from Detroit, it's gonna be a slapper. But also, if you're not from Detroit, tune in to my YouTube. Let me know if you're from surrounding areas. We travel for food. We love food. So we'll come and rate your food if that's what you got.
Please let us know.
But that's another subject. I just branched off. I'm sorry. But I get so
No, we love it.
I get so into what I'm getting into, but yeah, absolutely. And next week I promise to bring you guys some more action, man. I slept up, and you hold me accountable to that. You guys, please do.
As we always will, because we appreciate you for everything that you do, and we appreciate you guys for shooting with us in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Y'all is like the bee's knees. It really don't get no better. So I got a question, and this is kind of like a fun little quiz or question or whatever.
Real quick, I want to shout out Intrusive Thoughts. That's one of my peoples. I like to watch them. Shout out to y'all, Intrusive Thoughts.
Woo!
That's a podcast too. If y'all see this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to y'all.
So yeah, anyways, my question was, if you had to take relationship advice from a rapper, who would it be and who would you never listen to? So you had to take relationship advice from a rapper. Who would you take relationship advice from, and who would you be like, oh hell no, I'm definitely not listening to this motherfucker?
I would take relationship advice from Neo, and who I would never listen to is
First of all, Neo is not a fucking rapper. So, but I like how you did that. So,
all right,
okay, I see
right.
where you was going with that.
Okay,
I see why you did that and where you was going with that. We're gonna unpack that later.
Okay,
Neo's not a fucking rapper.
Alright,
So can we stick with the? Can we follow directions?
Directions is just a crazy thing because that ain't what we do here.
What you mean?
Okay, okay, all right, okay.
That ain't what we do here. Okay.
So if I'm gonna take relationship advice, relationship we're talking about, not just game. Like, don't just give me game like to get on. Give me like relationship, like why you with your wife? Why you okay? I'm gonna say far as relationship advice, I'm gonna do Jay-Z. And far as who I don't ever want no advice from is Kanye West.
Ooh. Okay, so y'all excuse me. I didn't. Okay, so yeah. Woo! Y'all know I think Jay-Z is a witch, so that like
No, I never. I've been married since he been married. Shit, he a rapper. I've been married since he been married.
That's so if I had to say if I had to take relationship advice from a rapper, I'm gonna say Ice Cube.
Okay.
If I had to take relationship advice from a rapper, I would say Ice Cube. Or if I had to choose a female, relationship advice from a female rapper, I'm going to say, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and say Trina. She's currently
I thought
married.
you was about to say her sister. I was about to say
Who
she.
is her sister? Who is Trina's sister?
I heard sister.
Who?
You
Who is
right.
Trina's
That's
sister?
Lisa, right, sister? Yeah. I was thinking about.
Yeah. So if I had to choose a rapper to take relationship advice from, the male would be Ice Cube because he been married to the same ladies for the longest, you know what I'm saying? And then Trina because she spent most of her young years single, and then she had a couple of failed relationships, you know what I'm saying? She kissed a couple of frogs, but now she's happily married, as far as I know. As far as rappers, like, yeah, I think that's who I would have to choose. Damn sure not gonna choose none of these current girlies, Nicki Minaj, JT, Megan Thee Stallion, none of them. I'm definitely not choosing none of them. I'm definitely gonna have to go old school. And yeah, I'm gonna choose Trina. And Trina is my general. She is Sag. Yeah, Ice Cube and Trina for that question. Okay. So
Not bad. Yeah.
So, question: do you believe fame ruins love or just exposes who people really are?
I don't feel like it ruined. Well, um, it could kind of depend because if one person, no. It don't ruin. I feel like I feel like both of them could still go. It don't ruin love, but it still can define who a person really is. Because if a person really love you with fame, money, whatever, whatnot, they still gon' you know what I'm saying? Look at people like LeBron James. His wife ain't famous for nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he is a $1 billion man. You know what I'm saying? Whether like how you say, whether he cheated or not, he's still married to her and she get the utmost. You don't even know if he cheated. He ain't got no history of it, no nothing. So that I feel like you can still be famous and still, you know what I'm saying, like be in love. Like that don't really like that don't one don't cross out the other is what I feel like. So I feel like you could do both.
I agree. I mean, you can definitely do both, but I mean, like, have fame where it runs and also exposes who a person really is. I feel like that's why the love end up being ruined because the fame exposes the person for who they really are.
So you still got both.
That's why I say yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not.
Oh no. Yeah.
Well, okay. Next question. If your ex dropped a diss track about you, would you respond?
Rap. I'll sing, I'll rap.
I'm saying, would you respond in a post? Would you respond? Well, how would you respond?
I'm putting not care. That
If your ex went in the booth and made a whole 2.5 verse song about you, you wouldn't care or respond?
and my homeboy came up to me or my peoples came up to me or somebody came up to me
It
like,
was on
bro,
radio.
somebody your ex, she just dropped this one. I literally when I say don't care, I do not give not
I would respond. I would respond with a diss track. You already know me. I'm coming with bars.
Yeah.
What is you talking
I
about?
ain't got that in me. But I wouldn't give a fuck just because I'm
coming
if
with
it's a
bars. Don't
I don't even want to give you that attention. If it's an ex, I'm not even about to give you no attention like that anyway. But I can't rap. So I can't I wouldn't
Okay,
even
so
make a
you could get a
post. I wouldn't even
ghostwriter.
make a post. Like I wouldn't even be like, oh, whoa, whoa. No, I wouldn't say nothing about it.
Hold still. You could get a ghostwriter.
No, you still gotta rap the song. I wouldn't even.
You don't think you could deliver the song
No,
as it's given to you?
no. I play too much. That's my problem. I play too much.
You is funny.
I get on act like I'm rapping. I'm really playing too much.
But you is rapping. This is something that somebody wrote. That's your thoughts.
Yeah, and then
Cultivated into
yeah, and then now I'm playing. Now I'm on the beat playing, and then now they mad at me, and then whoever producing it, they like, "What are you doing?" And I don't even know what I'm. You know why? Because I'm on the beat playing. So that's why I know I wouldn't respond. I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't do none of that. I wouldn't even mess around, and that's because I ain't got that. I ain't got that available for you. That's not who I am. That's not what I do. I'm just not that person. But anyway, free parlays. Make sure y'all go and add that free parlay group, man. We're giving out free parlays. We doing it all. We betting on basketball, football. We betting on baseball, NASCAR, hockey. Shit, we damn near betting on horses if they got them, but we betting responsible as well. So make sure y'all add that betting group, man. Anyway, and then make sure y'all add that Lions group too. Add all them groups.
the Lions Super Bowl prayer group.
Absolutely. Add all them groups.
Cause we going.
This is.
Did we win? I mean, did you win? Did you go?
I don't know. I ain't even really look at. I'm just really chilling. I want to look and be surprised.
Oh, okay. I like it.
So.
I like surprises.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, though I just I don't do entertaining somebody who dissed me on something that's almost like going back and forth on social media because you went and made a post. I'm gonna make you a subliminal. I'm gonna go back and make another one. I'm
Yeah,
not.
that's the type of shit.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm for real.
Yeah, you're definitely for real. You're not playing. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not about to go back and then rebuttal on your subliminal and then, you know what I'm saying? Because for what? When I can just come direct to you like, what's up? Like,
you want to fight me? You want to smell my feet?
Right. And if I'm not going to come direct to you, what's up? I'm not going to make a subliminal, but that's just certain people do that.
You just because you might think it's a subliminal, but it might not even be a subliminal.
It'll be something that fit the whole situation. Like say okay, prime example. Say you tell somebody, hey, they call you, you like, oh, well, they like, where you at? What you doing? And you like, oh, damn, I'm chilling. Homeboy just sued me. And you like, oh, damn, you ain't say nothing. And then they go and make a post that say, motherfucker could have at least said something. Nah, I'm at home chilling by myself. Yeah, that's a fucking subliminal. What do you mean? Da-da-da. What do you mean? Da-da-da. That's a subliminal. Da-da-da. That's what y'all do. Da-da-da. Y'all want to do some shit. Da-da-da. They try to say some shit. Da-da-da. And then try to say, oh, that's not a subliminal. Da-da-da. That's a subliminal.
That don't mean it's subliminal.
That's exactly what that means.
Because it might be, if I didn't address it to you at all, and I'm only talking to you through this quote unquote subliminal, then yeah. But if I don't already express to you
if you said all right, boom, and then now you go and make a whole post about it as if that's us.
Okay, now that's different. If you faked to this person like it was all right and then made a post in the contrary, then that's different. But if you let this person know, like, this is some bullshit. And then you went and be like, okay, it's some bullshit. That's not subliminal.
Okay. All right. You're absolutely correct. That's exactly.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, you're correct.
Now, if I didn't say nothing and I'm just, I'm speaking solely through, you know what I'm saying, posts and subliminals. Like I'm scared to actually confront the situation, so I'm just gonna talk through this. But if I'm only elaborating because I don't want to just beat down this one I saw. So now it's like, what's on your mind? That's what Facebook say. It's like, what's on your mind?
That's
This
exactly
motherfucker had a nerve. Can y'all believe? Have anybody ever? Have you ever?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what people should do. Speak on something.
I'm not saying that's what they should do. I'm saying that's what they do.
Oh, yeah, speak on your mind. Well, that's all I know.
That's what it say. No.
All right, no matter what.
You know,
all right.
what's on your mind?
Bingo. So.
This motherfucker had the nerve-dacity. The all-nervity, right? That's how we be. People. Not just men, not just women. People. We be like, they had the nerve-dacity, all-nervity.
Yeah, species of. That's just how I go. Everybody ain't got it all. Or no, let me not say it.
Well, you right about that.
No. I'll take that back. No, I'm sorry. No. Everybody don't think the same. Everybody don't have the same pace as learning. So, with that being said, there's a different process of how things are processed per person. Prime example, like the lady that was at the subway. I just happened to be right back in there and I seen her again. The one that was staring. The
lady who was staring at me at the subway. You mean on Greenfield at the subway at the gas station?
That's where we pulled up to.
Today?
That's what we pulled up to.
What happened?
Nothing, because I didn't get Subway. I just happened to be, the pop was back in the freezer back there. So when I went and grabbed it, and as I was going back to walk down the aisle, I looked back and I was like, that's that one shorty. But nothing. She was making sandwiches today. Nothing happened that was out the way or crazy or nothing like that. But the thing is, that's just one day she's staring and being uncomfortably looking. The next day she's making sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? Talking to customers and shit. So
distracted. You saying like she didn't peep you that time?
I mean,
you peeped her, she didn't peep you. To be able to act weird or whatever.
I wasn't. She was in the middle of, you know what I'm saying, doing her job. I just was strolling by. I wasn't one of the, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't, yeah, so that's what you want to call it.
She on some bullshit. You want some bullshit, sis, because, I'm going to let you live.
That's probably what she was on. But you know what?
I'm going to let you live, okay?
I want to say this. Since we that type of time, hey, I don't know who I should blame when it comes to this, but I feel like the sole person that is the owner is who you blame. Even though if they're not doing the work, so you blame the owner. That's where it comes down to. Eminem, you are a person that reps Detroit to the fullest, even though you may have been from across 8 miles and trailers or whatnot. Detroit seems to be the closest place that was the coolest, and you may have been right across the street from it. Fine, you may have worked there, all that. Fine. I got some things to say to you. That's very quick, and it won't bother anything. Number one, the space that you have for your restaurant, Miles Spaghetti, the space that you have, the corner is very much so not appreciated. Even though it's you got a little corner on the inside of the building as well, it's very much so. Well, I'm not gonna say not appreciated. It's overappreciated. Is probably the problem. That's number one. Because people go off the name and people go and they attend there, and it's not a place to sit. Now,
Okay.
well, a lot
Is
of
this a walk up type
it's a
situation?
walk up in the alley, but
Carry-out only.
so now they have spots that you can sit. Spots which only house. I counted the spots. I think it was only like 70 something people, or maybe less.
To sit?
Yeah.
70?
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
No, or less. That's that. So I'm trying to think. Upstairs we counted. No. So I might be wrong. It might have been 40. It might have been 40 something. Cause upstairs it was like 3 tables that sit 2s. It was like 2 tables that sit 4s. And then downstairs, I just kind of estimated. Upstairs, it fitted like just at like 19, maybe 20 people. And I estimate, no, it was probably less than that. No, I think it was like 11 upstairs. And then it was like, it was low. The numbers were low. As far as sitting. Low. It started off as just you can only walk up, grab, and leave.
Right. That's all I knew about. I didn't even know he had no seats.
So
as trash as the reviews was, you mean to tell me?
So they obviously added seats to try to accommodate. Wanna just go ahead and just say the menu is very short, and for me to be a person that kind of does
We do food, we eat.
Yeah, to does this. And I mean every day. To does this for years in a row. To does this for I've cooked for some of motherfuckers you wouldn't believe. I've cooked for the Pistons right now currently. I have a story on my Facebook from like a year ago or a year and a half ago where I had to make all their personal plates to where the vegans and personal they personally gave that to me at work. Like, hey yo, you own this.
Yeah.
So I like to think that I helped them along the way of their journey, you know.
Andy.
But that also lets me know that, you know, what I do is it's not just anything type of deal. You know what I'm saying? To give this to people that really are strict about what they eat, how to eat, you know what I'm saying? That was, for me, that was important. So, of course, I got the job done, laid it out, boom. I done cooked for Derrick Rose and some other people before. So, you know, listen, I'm not new to this. So, true to this is what they call it. Laid it out, whatever. I was saying that to say something I don't even know, but y'all know. Y'all know. Y'all know.
Listen, the fact of the matter is, Eminem is hometown. So we gonna give him what? Gracie's Corner?
Nah, we ain't giving nobody that, and that's my thing. I'm pulling up to everybody anywhere, and I'm gonna give you the real. I'm not giving you Gracie's corner. That's not what I give. I'm sorry. That's not what I give. I'm giving you the real. And Eminem, what he had, that was 6.5, 6.5 at best. It's spaghetti. It didn't have no seasoning. They left all the seasoning at the store. They only ordered noodles and sauce, and they put it on bread. And they gave you Parmesan cheese, and that's why I gave it a 6.5 is because I put everything on there that you know what I'm saying, that they gave me. And the Parmesan cheese gave it a little salt, a little seasoning. No seasoning till I used the condiments. So, that was my problem with that. Listen, man, put a little bit more soul in this. You know what I'm saying, where we from. I ain't saying it gotta be, and I understand because people can't eat certain stuff, and I know that.
Eminem, you grew
Jazz
up
it
on
up.
Runyon. I let him say, but I know you grew up on Runyon in the hood that I grew up on, 4205, the red zone. You was back and forth, you know what I'm saying? So you know good food. You knew that damn spaghetti. Well, you knew damn well that spaghetti wasn't spaghetti.
Yeah, I was. I wasn't upset, but I wasn't satisfied. You know, so it could be better. Spaghetti.
So make it better.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm finna make some spaghetti tomorrow.
And me, I wouldn't. I'm gonna tell you
It's not tomorrow, Wednesday. I'm sorry.
my honest review. I said I wouldn't go back, man. I'm not about to go and pay for no spaghetti that ain't got no seasoning.
You got us fucked up.
I don't taste like it. Don't got no garlic, no nothing in there. No onion powder, no nothing. Like the salt, and bell pepper. No. Yeah, man. You gotta.
So from 0 to 10, what would you rate it?
With everything on there that it gave me with the Parmesan cheese and the meat, because I got meatballs, I gave it a 6. I gave it 6.5. That's what I gave in the video.
6.5 out of 10. Would not go back. Would not recommend.
Yeah, that ain't. It's spaghetti, man, and that's the only thing that you got. And I feel like when you don't have a large menu, it's
The
not
few
a.
things you do gotta be slamming.
Ain't no few. It's one. It's spaghetti. You either gonna get it
and a spaghetti sandwich.
You either gonna get it spaghetti.
Because I saw the spaghetti sandwich on the news.
Yeah, you watch my page, you see the spaghetti sandwich again. But yeah, it's just I just feel like with that being the only thing that you got, spaghetti and then bolognese, the quantity.
Bologna? Because what the fuck?
The quantity should just be.
Is that what bolognese is?
No.
Oh, what is it? How you spell it? Like bologna, but
Almost.
A-I.
Ain't no I in there. Ain't no I in there. Bolognese, B-N-G.
Bolognese.
Some shit like that.
Oh, it's E-S-E. B-O-L-O-G-N.
Yeah.
Bolognese. That's what it looked like to me, not bolognese.
It's pronounced bolognese.
That's crazy. Okay, it makes sense.
It's like a meat.
The E is like an A.
Meat with meat sauce, so it's turkey or ground beef.
Yeah, it looks like spaghetti sauce. Wait a minute, give it back. Bolognese. Yeah, that's spaghetti sauce.
Yeah.
Yes, with meat in it, huh?
Right. So
and then you put the spaghetti in there.
So
That's how black people make spaghetti.
So you either get that or you get the regular, and that's with nothing in it. And then you can get the meatballs. I had the meatballs.
Hold on, wait. What you mean with nothing in it?
You get spaghetti with sauce.
Oh, no meat, just the sauce.
For sauce.
Oh, yeah, it's got to have bolognese or it's not even.
Yeah, so.
But if it's bolognese, at least it's got meat, in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm not.
Or you get meatballs,
Oh, okay. So, yeah. Okay, so the bolognese is how black people make it. The meatballs is how white people make it. Okay, so can you get cheese?
So the sandwich come with cheese.
You can't get cheese on the spaghetti?
I don't know. I didn't get the spaghetti. You would just have to watch the video to see.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
We all watch the
I've,
video.
I've seen the video, baby. It's been a minute because that video kind of old.
Mom's spaghetti video is the latest video I just made.
What? It is?
Absolutely.
Oh, well, shit. My bad. I'm on.
Mom's spaghetti.
Please believe this shit didn't erase. Because I could have sworn.
Yeah, I just made that Friday.
You already went to Mom's spaghetti a long time ago.
Friday that just passed, actually. So.
You know what? You want to smell my feet? Who you want to smell my feet?
I just made that Friday, but anyway.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Oh,
hold on. Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't know what it is. Never mind. Okay, so you ain't like it. You sure you ain't did my spaghetti before?
Nope, I'm not.
Anyways, okay, so listen. What else? Did you win?
I don't know.
What's going on just for? Oh, we ain't gonna look at it right now. We're gonna put that on the parlay. Make sure you're following us on socials. Facebook, Instagram, all of that. TikTok. Make sure TikTok. Make sure you are a part of the groups, the free parlays, okay? Because you know how most people charging $20, $25 to get their good parlays. T Double, he's like, listen, come shoot with us in the gym, get some of these bucks, right? And then when it starts to, get to the point where we got to start charging for something different, we will. But he's going to always have... It's
always going to be a free one. It's always,
okay, because...
You can get with either or
you can get
both.
With this or you can get with that. Okay, so go Lions. Okay, if y'all didn't know, we kicked the Commanders in their face.
Go Pistons.
Okay, go Pistons.
Absolutely.
Go Detroit basketball. Detroit basketball. Go Detroit sports, period. Okay. We love y'all, and we is really appreciative of you guys shooting in the gym and picking up win after win after win after win for us. Okay. Shout out to your boy T Double. Just for being him. Just me and Chocolate Drop. Look at this. Just look at this. My goodness. Okay. Shout out to me. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you share this video. Make sure you are subscribed to both of our personal channels. Hit the notification bells for all 4. And come back next week. It's going to be episode 41.
Yeah, I think as I'm watching the replay, I think we lost tonight. Yeah.
Who, the Pistons?
Yeah. So we won 6 in a row before this.
7. They didn't want us to hit number 7. They're some haters. That's the
Wait, hold
on. Overtime.
Let's see. Hold on. I'm sorry if I'm sorry if I come to my boys out. These boys balling. OT, we up. Let me see. OT, we up.
You supposed to have your coat on while you talking right now. Your Pistons memorabilia.
Yeah, I should have. Let me see. Oh, we won that. We won. That's 8 in a row. No, that was 6. That's 7
in a row. Number 7 for the Pistons.
7 in a row. Yeah, we got that. Shout out to them boys.
Go Pistons.
That's watching the previews live. Y'all just watch the live with us.
That's what's up.
Yeah, shout out to Detroit sports, man. Shout out to Detroit, man. Listen, let's get off the bullshit, man. It's a lot of good shit going on for us. It's a lot of jobs, opportunities. It's a lot of just stuff that's not available everywhere that's available for us that we should just take opportunity to. Stuff that we should be happy about. We shouldn't be going through the moments that we going through. We should be doing, you know what I'm saying?
Stop the violence.
we should be doing something more constructive with our time, with, you know what I'm saying, making a living, you know what I'm saying, for ourselves. You see somebody need help, get them help, man. Just let's just try to do better. Let's just try one day at a time, you know. The things that you thought that wasn't in your reach is in your reach. Everything, you know what I'm saying? Everything that you want is available for you. It's just how bad you want it. So, I just feel like we need to take more time and let's get to trying to do more so of what's, you know what I'm saying, what we want to do, what sets our family up, our children, our grandkids, our, you know what I'm saying. Let's start living for real instead of taking away, you know. So that's just my piece for the night, man. That was on me.
Amen.
It's my piece, and I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna let it ride. That's it.
Amen. T Double's final thought.
Yeah.
We appreciate you for that. Like, just really digging deep and shooting with us and Jim and giving us your, yeah, no, for real though. We appreciate you guys. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought about the episode as a whole. Let us know what you thought about T Double's final thought. Let us know what you thought about the Lions kicking the Commanders' butt last night. Let us know that you have joined the parlay group, free parlays on Facebook. We're gonna link it in the description box. The parlay group as well as the prayer group. Make sure you are subscribed to both. Joined within both groups. Okay. And did you have any last things that you wanted to make sure we touched on, T Double? Any buzzer beaters, as they say on Pop the Balloon?
No, that's your speed right there.
So thanks so much, you guys. We're gonna end it right here. Made a little watch between me and D while we're absent one from another. We're gonna get off here because we've been talking about spaghetti and I'm hungry. So I'm finna find me something to eat. T Double gotta go to work in the morning. So we'll see you guys next week. Make sure you binge watch our other videos though, in case you miss us. You don't have to wait a whole week to get your daily dose.
Y'all can help us not have to go to work. Because we don't have to go to work.
No.
We may be able to shoot 2 or 3 of these a week. You know what I'm saying?
And over.
But, you know, we love you guys, man.
Only been a few hours, but it feel like days. Only been days, but it feel like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you